One day, a man named Bob decided he wanted to be a superhero. He spent hours in his basement, designing a costume and coming up with a superhero name. He finally settled on Captain Sneeze and a costume that was a bright yellow jumpsuit with a giant red S on the chest. Bob's superpower was supposed to be his ability to sneeze on command, which he thought would be useful for disorienting villains. He practiced his sneezing in front of the mirror, trying to perfect his technique. Finally, the day arrived when Bob was ready to debut as Captain Sneeze. He put on his costume and set out to fight crime in his neighborhood. As he was walking down the street, he saw a group of kids playing tag. One of the kids, a little boy with a big grin on his face, was it and was chasing the other kids around. Bob, thinking this was the perfect opportunity to test his powers, jumped into the middle of the game and shouted, "Halt, evildoers! I am Captain Sneeze!" The kids stopped playing and stared at Bob in confusion. The little boy who was it looked up at Bob and said, Mister, we're just playing tag." Bob, undeterred, tried to sneeze on command. But instead of a mighty achoo, he let out a tiny, pathetic huff. The kids giggled, and the little boy said, "That's not very scary, mister." Bob tried again, but this time he sneezed so hard that he fell over onto his backside. The kids laughed even harder, and one of them said, "I think you need to work on your superpowers, Captain Sneeze." Bob got up, dusted himself off, and said, "Well, I guess I still have a few kinks to work out." He walked away feeling a bit embarrassed but also a bit proud of himself for trying. As he was walking, he heard the kids laughing and shouting, "Captain Sneeze! Captain Sneeze!" Bob smiled and thought, hey, maybe being a superhero isn't so bad after all.